fans, long time no see, and as always, I'm here to do a review that I was going to do way long ago on the Mcfarlane My Hero Academia characters. I have them all over here, all the ones I have so far. So we're going to go through the ones I have right now, and then we'll get into these after. Alright. And they all come with extra pieces I'm trying to get the... Okay, Kirishima, why won't you come off of the stand base? And a lot of them don't stand properly on the stands that usually come with them. But I will try and get some on their original stands eventually, because I'm going to need stands for the ones that don't fit on them properly. So I'm trying to get them all off their stands right now. Uraraka comes with the special clear base stand, but she's going to be one of the last ones. She was one of the last ones I've gotten. Now, they all come with little pieces. Bakugo has flaming hands, but we're not at Bakugo yet. We're going to start with Deku. This is not his shoot style form. So he's not kick Deku, he's punch Deku. And he's got the little pink markings on him. There is a variation, I have not found it yet, without these markings. And I am looking for it. And they come with attachable hands. I'm going to get Deku's out, because Deku's are easier to see. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here, I'm going to have to just... Ah, come back here. Oh no, Kirishima's hair fell. Somewhere. Alright. Let me grab the ones that aren't from My Hero, and just drop them back in here. Yep, stop that. Stop trying to run away, hands. There's these. Alright. There we go. And Deku has two closed fist hands, like this, and two open hands, like this. So that's Deku. And they all come with their own base. It says My Hero Academia, but some of the holes in their feet are just way too small for this base. Now some of them you can get on there. Deku's hole in the bottom of his foot is way too small for his base. So that was Deku. And as I go through them, I'm just going to drop their hands and arms or parts back in there. The next one is All Might. And he's got his classical hairstyle and dirty blonde. I think they made his hair to of a dirty blonde than a yellowy blonde. Some reason he has a hole in his back, and I don't know why. He didn't come with a part that I remember that goes into his back. He does come with hands. I guess because one did come with a cape, and I guess you could like remove it. But he comes with a fist and open hand like Deku, and a base, like all of them. And just like most of these, his base really doesn't fit. He's actually the first one I managed to get the base all the way through his foot. So, here's All Might. He's gonna stay on his base. Alright. I have some, like, really tiny hands here, and I don't know whose hands are whose, or where they go, or whatnot. I'm pretty sure this tiny little fist, and there should be another one somewhere around here, but I'm not finding it, is Uraraka's. She also comes with an extra hair piece, which is weird. We don't get to that yet. We're still on Series 1. And the next one in Series 1 is a Bakugo. He's in his hero's outfit. He's got all his pouches, his grenades, his gauntlets, his hairpiece, and I'm pretty sure a hand fell somewhere. And I'm getting nervous because the hands are hard to find. And he comes with extra hands with his little explosions at the end. And like everyone else, he comes with a base. And unlike for Deku, his feet actually fit his base. So I'll keep him on his base. The next one that came out, and I'm missing some parts to him. I just realized that. Is Shoto Todoroki, and he does come with a flame and ice thing. I forgot to grab it. They're on the other side of my desk. He actually has 2 holes in his feet. And like everyone else, he comes with the basic base that you just peg into the bottom of their feet and they just stand like that. He came with 2 closed fists like this. So that's Todoroki, and they really did really nice on his face. But if you look at the smaller figures like this, his face looks very weird. Alright, our next character is Kirishima in his red riot outfit. His back piece is made out of cloth, and unlike for all the other characters, he comes with other arm attachments to make his arms look very normal and not like this. And they're both kind of in like a gun pose. This is what we in action figure collector's term a gun pose, because he has a trigger finger out, which is kind of weird. He also comes I'm gonna make him bald, okay, people? His hairpiece comes off, and he has his, like, headgear on here, and then you can swap it out for his regular hair. And I remember when you're, like, removing arms and stuff to be very careful. The pegs can break. But see, he's got 2 hands with the trigger finger out. So that's like a gun hand. Alright. And like all the others, he comes with a My Hero Academia base. And he actually pegged onto his just fine. Deku just cannot peg into his. Alright. So, I thought she had 2 fist hands, but she does not. Next is Uraraka, and she has open hands, a 1 fist hand, and a 1 partially open hand. And it does still have, like you can't see, it does still have the pads on her hand, like that. I'm gonna put those there. And she comes with her helmet. And then you can, this is the difficult part. Ah! I popped her whole head off. The difficult part is trying to get the hair off, because how it's built. I'm going to have to re-peg her head on to get it off. So you could take that off and give her, her okay, God, putting her hair on is hard. Like, her hair does not want to stay on for some reason. This is her regular hair. It's not all the way on yet, but I do have to speed things along. She's the only one that comes with a stand like this, and this is unattachable right here. Now it doesn't want to come off. Unattachable piece, and that's so you can make it look like she's floating, but she does have the pegs, and you can peg her to her stand. And at some point I will fix her hair before I put them back where they belong. Okay, there we go. I got it all the way on now. So she can, you know, easily just walk. And her hands are usually out like this. So she can use her quirk. Alright. The other character I have is Shigaraki. And you can't remove the hands on Shigaraki, so he comes with the hands on. He's got a silicone shirt actually on, and the hands are attached to it, or at least these hands. And then he's got more hands here. And then he has a slightly open hand, and then a more closed hands. Remember, do not let him have all 5 fingers touch you. And he's got the red shoes. Him and Deku have kind of the same shoe. They're both white at the bottom and red. Deku's is just higher and thicker and look more like clown shoes. So here it is. And like everyone else, he comes with a base that pegs into his foot. Alright, so first off, we're gonna do Bakugo. They all come in like a box like this, except they added a window on the top, and there isn't any other characters in this grouping. It's still got 22 movable points on it, and this is just a Bakugo in his PE uniform. So I can work on opening these things, because if you've ever watched my old videos before I had to move them because I started freaking out, there's a cat that runs in my room and I don't know why. You know, I have issues opening boxes, so. So they open up like this. I don't keep, originally I kept boxes, but I don't keep boxes anymore, because they just take up too much room and I don't have a lot of space. You know, with my FNAF collection up there, I don't have a lot of space. So, he has the same base as everyone else did, like I said. He has a, woo! This one has a spare open hand. Put it in my box of stuff. Oh, there is something I have to cut, and I don't remember where I put my scissors. Ah, found them. That's probably Todoroki. I do have a cat named Todoroki. And he probably listening. So, I'm trying to get this. He does have a tiny explosive that you have to strap to his hand, like so he can hold an explosive, and he's basically looking at his hand anyway. And he has on the same boot, so they really didn't have to change much from the bottom half. They just removed stuff. I believe this is from the sports festival. They made his hair darker in this one, so we're gonna compare with his first one. Let me pop him off this. Yeah, they made his hair more brunette. They thinned out his face a lot, and they made his skin more of the proper tan color, which is good. That's good. And he also comes with an explosion. You can slip into his oh gosh. It is really hard to do with these figures because their arms just go like this. So now he's got a flame sword. I like his legs. They're a lot longer, and he stands a lot taller. This one's a lot taller. Like, Bakugo fucking grew a few inches, and it has more detail in the back of the figure as well. So they did make this variation of Bakugo taller, which is a little strange. God, that plastic scared me. I'm going to not have the explosion sword. So that was Bakugo. Now for our last figure, Tenya Ida. I love Ida. He's like not my favorite character, but more like my favorite background character, because that's what he seems to be most of the time, is a background character. Even though technically all of Class 1A are all main characters. Pull him out. Grab his stand. Just like a Bakugo, he has one little plastic doohickey holding him down, and because of how he is in this, how bulky his armor is, it's really, really hard to get in there and cut it. Alright, got it, finally! Alright, we got Tenya Ida. Ida has his famous straight out hands. Anyone who's watched My Hero Academia understands what I'm talking about. He's tall, just a little taller than this Bakugo. So if you compare him to this Bakugo, he's about the same correct height. He comes with his exhaust pipes for his armor, so you have to plug these in yourself. I think I put them in wrong. I think this one goes here. And it'll take a lot of force to get these in here because it has a little, they made it where it's not going to come off real easily. So, there's his little exhaust on him. He comes with a spare head. Oh, it's not even a spare head. It's actually, well, no, it's a spare head. So, you'd have to, wow. You'd have to pop his head off. And I have no idea how you do this. Because I haven't figured this out. Like, it's supposed to pop off from the neck. Not the whole neck pop off, but it's being a bit of a pain in the butt. Like, Ida's head doesn't want to properly come off. But he does come with his helmet. I'll figure that out later. And Ida also comes with spare hands, like most of the characters. And they are slightly bent. So they're kind of holding hands again. So, yeah. Sorry, I had to take that off. So, you have Tenya Ida. And these are a little bit taller than these, but they still would look decent with your other figures. So, that's the Mcfarlane set. I'm hoping to find Deku in the Sports Festival outfit. But tell me what you think about them. So comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, bye.